evening, everyone, and welcome to the Chrissy B Show. Now, today's show has been titled Last Minute Christmas because I know there's people out there that have left everything to the last minute. And if you've been extremely busy and haven't had time to organise anything for Christmas, from get-togethers to getting gifts, help is at hand because we're going to be covering points to help you organise a last-minute Christmas. So my guests tonight are personal shopper Shay Okaga and our very own fashionista Lisa Marie, who also happens to be quite good at event organising as well. So she'll be sharing not only her event organising tips, but also her fashion tips later on, and she'll be advising us there as well. So if you want to get in touch at any point, you can email me, chris@chrissybisha.tv, and you can also call if you want on 020 7686 6300. Are you good at organising things last minute? Do share your tips as well. And if you want more information about this show, you can go to the website chrissybisha.tv. So let's first introduce our guest, Shay. Hello.
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So you're a personal shopper.
Yes.
Tell us what that involves exactly.
Okay, it's all about helping people to shop, taking the stress of shopping off clients, and just making everybody happy.
And how did you actually get into that?
It started out of like a hobby. I love shopping to the max, and I found out that I like shopping, and I have people complaining that they have problems shopping, and I'm like, okay, let's try something. And I started out with a blog, which I tell people that this is what I do, and at the end of the day, I started getting calls and emails. Can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? And that was how I started.
Okay, so it must. Well, I know a lot of people, they like shopping, but sometimes they don't have time as well.
Yes.
So you get those that don't like shopping at all, but then those that would love to go themselves, but they just can't.
They don't have the time, and that's why they come to me. And some don't like it at all, and they tell you, I don't like shopping, and I want you to do everything. Why some they do, but they tell you, I don't have the time. Can you just help me or give me suggestion of where to shop? So
do you
that's
get
why
really busy around this time of year?
Yes, of course. It's Christmas, and everybody wants to get something for family, friends, and colleagues. So it's kind of busy.
And what's the most unusual request that you've had for gifts?
That would be one of my clients and a friend that wanted 34 birthday gifts for the
34 birthday
34
gifts.
Because the partner is going to be 34 or was going to be 34 in November, and she wanted 34 birthday gifts, and she came to me 3 weeks to the birthday, so it was kind of crazy.
Did you manage it then?
Yes, we did, with our involvement, because I didn't have to take all the stress. We had to share the stress equally. So yes, we at the end of the day we managed, and we were able to get the guy what he wanted, or what she wanted for the guy.
And was he happy?
Of course he will be.
Well, actually, imagine 34 presents.
Yeah, 34 presents, yeah.
Okay, so now some people have left their shopping to the last minute, and maybe they've gone to the shops and they haven't found maybe that perfect gift to suit the person. Now, you were telling me earlier about experience gifts. Can you tell us about those?
Okay, experiential gift is about buying people experience, giving them an adventure of what they would normally, or what they wouldn't think of doing normally if given the time. So it's all about giving somebody a memory that will last forever. And you know what they say about memories, it lasts long. So it comes in different forms. You have loads of options when it comes to experiential gifts, because what happens with the material gift is it can become repetitive. Like you've given them something like this, or you gave me that 4 years ago, you gave me that 3 years ago. So with experiential gifts, you can just kind of think of something, and it's so, you have so many options, and that's why that's what I'm selling to my client this time around.
So you're encouraging them to.
Yes, I'm encouraging them. The one that got 34 birthday gift for the guy is coming back. Has come back to me to ask for Christmas gift, and I'm thinking, what do we start from? 34 gifts last month, and you want to. What I did was I kind of sold the experiential gift to her, and she's got that one for.
Well, did she come and ask what she got for you?
Well, she got the.
Oh no, hang on! Don't say in case he's watching, because you're going to spoil it,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's true.
No! Don't say anything. Sorry, I nearly spoiled the Christmas gift.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is something that's getting quite popular, because I can imagine it's a good thing that you said about memories, because it's true. Sometimes we forget material gifts unless they're really wow.
Yeah.
But you do forget after a while. But when you actually get some, like an experience gift, you call it
Experiential gifts.
Experiential gifts. If you get something like that, which we're going to give some examples in a second.
Okay.
You do remember things like that.
Yes, you do.
It's
you
kind of
do.
stuck. It's something that you've gone and done, and like
yes, you can never
taking
forget
photos.
that. Yes,
probably.
and at times with material gifts, it can get lost, can get missing, can get broken, and with experience, it's just forever in your heart.
Okay. Yeah. So take us through some of the kind of gifts that we can maybe get if we do want to buy like this experience gift for someone. Okay. Say for maybe your kids, what kind of thing would you?
Okay, for kids, what you could do for them is the Winter Wonderland. You could just get a day that you're not too busy, or you just dedicate a day for that, and you take them to see the place. Some kids have been there before, some would love to go back, and some have never been. So that would be an example. And also you could get some...
Is that Winter Wonderland in Hyde Park?
Yes, the one.
That's the one we showed. Actually, we might show this again later, because it was something really fabulous that we went to, and it's not just for kids. Actually,
no, it's not for kids. That's the point. Kids
it's like
love
a family
it,
gathering. But I love going there myself.
Yeah.
I think because I'm a big kid at heart, so it's nice to do with everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. And another thing you could do is get them vocational classes, which would help them develop in their career. Now, this comes with when you know their hobbies. For instance, someone likes singing or playing the piano and is not good at that. This could be a perfect gift for you to get in a class session, of that for him, and he will cherish that forever. And there are loads of stuff that you can do. You can come up with your own idea. It depends on the person you're dealing with, or it depends on the person you are giving the gift to. So we have so many, like the music class, like I said. You could do like a membership class for a membership for a gym for the kids as well.
Oh.
Yeah, just for them to have an experience of what the gym is like.
Yeah.
So you could buy maybe a month membership or 3 months, depending on how well you think they will take the gift.
Okay, so how about maybe for a husband or wife, partners?
Oh, husband and wife. We have loads of that. We have the getaway weekends. We have the romantic dinner for two or for whatever they are going to. And we have so many options with husband and wife for parents. And we also have the mini holidays. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it just have to be the thoughts behind the gift that count. So for me, if you're looking for a perfect gift, you should just take a day out or a weekend out and go and relax, have fun. We have the spa, we have the massage, things people can do. We have the helicopter ride.
Talking about spa, this is something that we did actually when I went with Barbara. We've shown this before, but for you that missed it, take a look at this, because it is something, for example, that I wouldn't normally book for myself.
Exactly.
Because one, it's like I'm too busy. Maybe I could spend the money on something else. But if someone got that for me, I think I would love it, because it's like a gift, and I would make the time to go. But I don't think I would ever sort of book that for myself. But it would make a fantastic gift. So let's take a look at this. I'm so excited because today we're down in Covent Garden at Times Square Spa, and we're going to have a couple of treatments, aren't we, Barb?
And I think we really need some relaxation, so I'm looking forward to it.
We're so tired and we really need to, rest a bit, probably fall asleep.
Probably, I hope so.
All right, let's go inside and see what it's like.
Welcome to Times Square Spa. Here we do a lot of treatments. But firstly, I would recommend you to try our Thai herbal teas. Actually, we have 8 of them, and they're all imported from my country.
That tastes really good. Now I'm here with Sarah and she's going to tell us a bit more about this place. So Sarah, that was lovely. So how long has this place been open?
We opened a year and a half.
You said that a lot of the decor and stuff as well is from Thailand as well.
That's right. I can say this spa is the creation of love and passion of my boss. He's so into Thai art and into my country. So he brings everything from my country and creates a Thai spa.
Tell us about the massage that I had. Tell us a bit about that, what that's good for.
It's called jade, the stone. Some people believe that jade will give the coolness into your body, will make you feel more relaxed and more get into the state of tranquility.
And how about Barbara's one that she did?
She did Thai herbal healer. It's like a dumpling, it's like a hot compress for people who have a lot of stress. And it's good because it will enhance your blood circulation.
I noticed the lady was pressing the pressure points, which was quite different. Can you just explain what that's good for?
Pressure pointing is like they're gonna drain. They call some toxin from your face. It will make your skin more blushing, got some rays. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and we do have steam room. It's my favorite part of the spa. Can you imagine you are in Covent Garden? It's busy, crowded. When you come to my spa, you will feel peace. And when you get into that steam room, it's like another world. And we do have couches in the garden area, which you can relax on if the weather is nice.
Sarah, thank you so much. It's been an amazing experience. Really, really enjoyed myself. Unfortunately, we have to go back to the office. I might just run away anyway. But if you want more information, do visit the Chrissy B website, chrissybshow.tv. The lovely Sarah there from Thai Square Spa in Covent Garden had a great time. And that's the lovely gift for a friend as well, isn't it?
Yes, I got one myself. So I'm going with my friend in January.
Oh,
yeah, so
that's nice. What other great gifts do you think could be good for friends, like to have an experience?
Well, you could give them like a dinner date, a movie, a concert, things like Rihanna show and stuff like that. So those are the things that people will love as well, and normally they will tell you, I don't think I can afford that. So just come up with the idea.
Sometimes it is that some of these things are quite pricey, and it kind of puts you off, because sometimes you can get a really good gift for if it's on sale. You can get it quite cheaply, but something like these kind of experiences, they do tend to be expensive. So what can someone do about that?
What you need to do is, first and foremost, you could go online to sign up on the different website that gives you discount, like Groupon, voucher, and also there's red letters. We have loads of those online that they send you offers when they have offers available. So it's not that expensive, and it's the Christmas period. They are willing to do different kind of promo. So we have loads of promo online now at the moment. So it's something they should check out.
Okay, so tell us some of the websites. So
you could Google the Red Letters Day. Yeah. Then you could do the Groupon vouchers. They send you weekly vouchers and loads of restaurants. They will let you know when a new restaurant is opened, where you can have some kind of relaxation, like wine tasting and things like that.
What about really for more adventurous people, though? Because I'm quite adventurous, for example.
And the skydiving one would be perfect for you if you're very, very adventurous.
I've done simulated skydiving. I'm due to do the proper one in March.
Yes, so those are the things that. Then you could also do the test driving of Ferraris and cars in a very big place, whereby you could drive rough, but you have somebody there with you that would direct you. But it's just that feeling. It's just that moment that you would never get on a normal day. That's all that counts.
Yeah, because I did do something for my husband once. It was actually, I think we were going out together at the time, but I bought some tickets for Paris. Okay. I gave it to him on Christmas Day. It was all wrapped up and everything, but he loved it. So then we were able to. It was a Christmas present, but it was something that we were able to enjoy the next month in January. And it was something that we looked forward to.
Yeah, it's something that you always look forward to, your time out with friends and families, and it's something that everybody will appreciate.
So what if people don't want to sort of go on the websites themselves? Can they come to you?
Definitely, they can come to me. Yeah, they'll get details from me. That's why we're here. So definitely.
So all your details, of course, will be on our website as well. It's been on the screen as well. But if you want more information about Shay and what she does, you can visit the website chrissybshow.tv. Well, you're going to stay with us, Shay, because after the break we're going to be speaking about things that you can do if you're going to host a last minute party. And we've got Lisa Marie joining us, who's not only a fashionista, but she also has a dab hand at organising events as well. So join us after this.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Chrissy B Show, always aiming to show you the happier side of life. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to the Chrissy B Show, always aiming to show you the happier side of life. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter.
Welcome back everybody, and also joining us now is Lisa Marie, and we're going to just speak about hosting a last minute Christmas party, and I'd like both your opinions on this because I've got some points that I'm going to share. Hello Lisa.
Hi.
But before we get to that, since we mentioned Winter Wonderland in the first part with Shay, I'd like to show you this video again because it is, it's something that's really fun to do. And it's not just for kids, as we said earlier, it is for adults too. We have a great laugh there as well. And the good thing is it's absolutely free to get in. So, you can walk around, you can sample some of the food. Obviously, if you're going to buy lots of food, you're going to have to pay for it. But the entrance is free. So take a look at this. We're outside Winter Wonderland. We're so excited. This is actually one of my favourite places to come. I visit every year. First time here, Excel?
Yes, it is. My very first time.
And yours as well?
Yes, I'm going to have some mulled wine and some cake and stuff, I think.
No, we can't keep on the wine. That's asking for trouble.
Mulled wine.
We're going to meet Joanna inside, aren't we? Or she lost already?
She might be in the Kingdom Sculpture place.
All right, so we're going to look for her inside. So follow us.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow's glistening, a beautiful sight. Oh, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
One of the lovely things as soon as you walk into this place are all the smells. So you get like barbecue-y smells and like all the some sweet smells, and there's desserts and there's pancakes and there's waffles and there's hot dogs and there's all sorts of things, roasts as well. And then you've got all your little, as well as all the food and nice stuff here, you've got all your little stores and you can get some really, really nice things here. So it's really good. It's not a chicken dance, Excel.
It's a turkey dance for Christmas.
Oh, right.
But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid of the...
You can't smell it, sorry, but it smells absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you, that's lovely. Thank you very much.
Until the other kiddies knock 'em down.
Merry Christmas.
When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose.
So that's really nice. By the ice rink, and we've watched a number of people bravely take to the ice, and it is freezing.
Warm, lots of layers.
Absolutely. But we're still looking for Joanna, and I hear the magical ice kingdom is kind of in that direction, so we're gonna go find her now. So follow us, let's go. I hear the temperatures in the magical ice kingdom are in the minus.
Unicorn! And there's an owl! over there? No way. It's frozen. Oh, Joanna, she's frozen.
Let's take you back out.
Okay, everyone, we've had a lovely time at Winter Wonderland. As you can see, there's loads and loads of things to do. Great place for family outings as well. Lots of children and families here. Had a fab time, haven't you girls? Yeah. You defrosted, Joanna? Yeah.
You left me there for
I'm
an hour.
sorry. We're so sorry. But you're over now, aren't you? All right, so do come and check this place out. It's great. So absolutely fab place to visit. You've been there, haven't you, Lucia?
Yeah, I love it.
You've not been this year
Absolutely
yet,
love it. Not yet, but I do plan to go. I have to go on some
What do you
of the
like about it
rides.
there?
Well, I love, again, when you walk in and it's just all those smells, like you get from like the German bits and all
Yeah.
that. The Ben and Jerry's one that you guys went to, the ice cream. Oh yeah, even though it's cold, it's like
The
it's
waffles
a
are
must.
actually from Belgium.
See,
They're,
it's just.
they're not just sort of.
And then,
bought in
and
the
then the
supermarket
rides,
over here.
though, I love, give me the higher, the faster, all of that as well, I love it.
Oh, have you been there, Shay, as well?
Yes, I have.
Have you been this year yet? Or
No, we're going next week.
Next week? Oh, that's
Enjoy,
nice. It's
enjoy,
really
I
nice.
love it.
All right, so let's talk now about hosting a last-minute Christmas party. Now, sometimes these things kind of get dumped on you. Something happens, and like, oh, can you host a Christmas party this year? So not necessarily Christmas Day where you're going to have the full works dinner and everything, but say someone just asked you to host something, or you've decided to do it out of the blue. Let's just host a party. So we've got some points here that will hopefully help you out if you are planning to do this, and it doesn't have to be stressful if you plan yourself properly, right? So the first thing is make sure you keep the theme very simple. If you try to do something elaborate, like, I don't know, say for example, we just saw their Winter Wonderland, that's something quite simple that you can do. You can get some snow, you can make some things. But if you try and do like a theme, like let's do Narnia, for example, then you're going to have to get a wardrobe in, then you're going to have to get all these, like the White Witch and everything. So it's going to get complicated. So make sure you keep it quite simple.
Yeah, I mean, if people are fans of shows that I like Come Dine With Me, they'll know that the ones that they try this most elaborate things and they've never done it before, and they're there cooking something as well, you know, things they're thinking of a menu they've never tried before, never attempted.
I don't understand why they do that on that show. Why be on TV and make something you've never made before?
It's because the thought of it, and they see it in their head how they think it should look. The reality is often quite different if you've never done something like that before, and that's where people go wrong. Do like you said, something like Winter Wonderland, or even just do a colour. You know, like we know that when it comes to winter, to Christmas, red and gold, you know, are usually like some of the top things to do. It's easier to do it around that, and then you're laughing. You know, don't be too extreme.
Yes. Okay. Also, the second point: only invite people that people that you actually feel comfortable with. So it's not, I don't think it's a good time, girls, to invite people that you're trying to impress. Maybe like your boss, for example, or maybe a guy that you like. Not the best time to invite those kind of people. You need to sort of be comfortable around the people that you are going to invite. So if it's like your closest friends, like your family, you know that even if something goes wrong, you're going to have a laugh about it.
There's no pressure. That way the pressure's off, because as well, when you're inviting so many different people, you also have to think of entertainment. How are you going to get this conversation flowing? How are you going to keep that everyone, you know, that this person might not know that person? How are you going to introduce them? What's the common ground? And you're kind of quite worried about the atmosphere of whatever you're hosting, rather than just having a good time. Whereas if you've got family, especially at Christmas, everyone starts, you know, reminiscing, don't they? Talk about what happened last year, that funny story, like, you know, with that person that ate too much and all that kind of things. So, you know, it keeps everything flowing, so that when you do things like you don't have to worry about exiting the room to bring in more food and stuff like that, because you know everyone's going to be able to get on. So
have you ever hosted a party, She?
Yes, we did last year.
Yeah, how was it?
It was fab. It was fab.
Were you organised? Very well organised?
Yes, it was. It was. We had loads of food, which I made. So it was really exciting. We invited friends over. We had loads and loads of things to eat. So it's just you make, like you said, keep it simple. You don't have to impress anybody. Then there's no pressure.
Yeah.
So me and my closest friends, like at least every Christmas, we do it during the year as well. But every Christmas we will have a get together. But we'll organise it so that, okay, so this person might be bringing that food, that person bringing dessert, and that way everything sorts itself out
good
together.
idea, actually.
Yeah, so if you're doing it with friends,
You've jumped onto the food bit, but let me just go to the next one. It's all about timing. Okay, so if you're going to have a party, make sure sort of like you ready, start your party maybe like before dinner, long before dinner, or after you've eaten as well, just to take that pressure off that you're not trying to do everything at once. And now to go to the food. Keep your menu simple. Now, something that is good to do, like, well, that was a good suggestion. That wasn't one that I was going to bring up, but if everyone brings something, that's a great thing to do as well. But also, maybe you could think about having a buffet style as well. So you can prepare lots of things before, have everything laid out, you know, on the table and everything, and then people can just go and pick their own food as and when, rather than sort of worrying about having a whole sit-down meal and everything has to come out exactly the right time. And
but yeah, you can do that even with a sit-down meal. The thing is as well, is not overcomplicating it. Like, it's like, I remember seeing, again,
although if you've got
like
50 guests, it might be a bit overcomplicated.
But it's all about doing what you know how to do and doing it well. So you can do one dish that you know how to, even if it was spaghetti bolognese, for example, which I think is one of the easiest dishes.
Really nice, but I make a proper Italian one.
And this is the thing, but it's one of the, when you do it well, I think it's absolutely fantastic. Doing it from scratch, not that kind of thing. But I think you can mass produce that if you're having like 20 people around, as long as you're doing it well. If it's something you're comfortable with and you know you can do it, there's no point in trying to say, right, I'm doing Chateaubriand, and you don't even know what it is, never tasted it before, you don't know how it's put together, but you've denounced to people because it sounds so grand, you've announced that's what you're going to do. That's where people go wrong. Because, I mean, is that I really admire my mum when she, like, Sunday dinners normally, just for our immediate family, is 8 people. I remember the first time that I had to do Sunday dinner, I was absolutely bricking it because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, my mum organised this so well, how am I supposed to do this? I mean, she grew up with all her siblings and all that, like 7 brothers and sisters cooking for mum and dad, so she's used to doing that. Me, it was just me, brother and my sister and my mum when we were growing up. So then when we got like extra step family and like partners and all that, so for me it's like, and as long as my mum likes it, I was like, oh, it's okay, right, she's approved it. But if you're not used to doing things like that, then just do it simple. But there's also many things you can try. So it's like what we do sometimes when it's either one of our parents' birthdays, because there's 6 siblings at least, we take 2 people on a course each, and that way you can try different things. So for example, I think one time I did like these Thai, you know, like when you go to like a Thai restaurant or a Chinese restaurant and they do like this seasoned mince, they do it in like the lettuce cups and stuff like that. I found out how to do it. It sounds a lot harder than it actually is, and everyone loved it, and I did it for like 10-12 people. But it's something so simple, but it's able to do it well. So you can look at all these different things, Google it, like I know that Shay was saying before the break. Google different recipes that other people have done as well, and that way you'll know whether it's simple to do, how much prep time and all that kind of stuff.
Now, another thing that's very important is, of course, the entertainment. Make sure you plan entertainment. If you know your guests love dancing, for example, you can have something like a dance competition.
True.
I mean, I'll be horrified if I went somewhere and they did a dance competition. I'd probably hide in the bathroom or something, because it's not my thing. Well, I do like dancing, but not in front of people. So, yeah, so you need to plan your entertainment really well.
But so when you have a group atmosphere, that's when things can go like really well. I remember like I did a baby shower for my sister back in August, and we had everyone there. It wasn't just girls, it was the husbands and everyone as well. And so I organised some party games, and at first I had the guys out by the barbecue, no, we don't want to do this. By the end of it, those same guys that were out there, they're the ones, no, they're cheating. And I gave them like fake medals at the end to the winning team. They were wearing them proudly even the next day. So it's getting that atmosphere and getting everyone together, and then you'll be all right.
Another thing that you need to do is set the mood. So make sure, as I said before, you do choose the music that you know your guests like. So pick things that you know that they enjoy doing and enjoy talking about, for example. Make sure you incorporate that. Don't just sort of bring, although sometimes new things as well will get people going as well, wouldn't they?
A bit of old, a bit of new.
look the part, make sure you look good because you're hosting the party.
Exactly.
I think it's very important.
Always.
She knows, right? And you don't have to wear, let me just say, you don't have to wear massive heels like Lisa Marie loves to wear. If you're not comfortable in them, you can wear something. You can
as long as it's a heel, ladies, even if it's like this, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Get a heel on.
Yeah. All right. Don't leave your guests empty-handed. It's really nice if you send your guests away with a little something. So maybe you can make, I don't know, some biscuits, a little something that you could give to people as they leave to remember you by. What do you think, Say?
Definitely. That's where your do-it-yourself comes in. You have to make sure that it's something that you did yourself, so you can give them and kind of show them that you took your time to prepare this, and they will appreciate that. So like you said, it could be cakes, things, just think of something and definitely just make sure they don't leave empty-handed.
Well, it makes things like truffles and nice chocolate.
Christmas cookie, you can buy the little decorated yourself kits as well, can't
Put
you?
names on there.
Exactly, there are loads of things you can do. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, how long have we got, by the way? Okay, let me push through. I've got two more points. Right, tell me I've got 2 minutes. Okay, so a minute on each one. Don't stress out.
No.
Right? Even if things go wrong, it doesn't matter. That's what I tell my guests when they come on the show. Look, if we mess up, if we make a mistake, if I forget the topic of the show, as I have done, and I had to ask one of my guests once, it's fine. Just have fun. Just roll with it.
It becomes next year's funny story.
Yeah,
exactly.
Good
memory.
If you make a mistake, don't worry, because at the end of the day, you're with people. This is why it's important to be with people that you're comfortable with, like the point we were saying at the beginning, because if you do mess up, you can laugh it off, right? It's not like, oh my God, now I'm not going to impress the boss, I'm not going to get my promotion anymore, or now I've lost my chance with this guy. You're still in with
even though you never know, so that could be actually what gets you together. They're laughing about it, you never know, don't stress.
All right, and our last point as well, have fun. It's your party, but at the end of the day, you need to have some fun as well. So, just relax, have a good time. If you're having a good time, your guests are going to have a good time as well.
That's true.
Right? Yeah. So we've reached the end of the second part now. I was going to finish the show. Did you know that? I forgot about the last part of the show.
You forgot about what
I'm sorry. It's because I've spoken to you now.
Thanks.
Well, I hope that's helped you guys. With first of all with the the gifts that you're going to buy, with the stuff that we were talking about. Share with you earlier. I think it's a lot easier sometimes as well to buy these kind of gifts as well, because you don't have to be there in the queues and the shops and
they don't have
things have run out.
Issues. Royal Mail.
Yeah, just order these things online. You get the voucher, you get the things sent to you. Easy peasy.
Send them to your email address.
And wonderful gifts.
Yeah, lovely.
And I hope we've helped you as well trying to organise your stress-free last-minute Christmas party. But you should start planning now because you haven't got long at all. When is Christmas? 2 weeks?
It's not even 2 weeks, is it? It's you've got about 10 days.
Oh, is it
10 days, 9 days, something like that.
Organised. All right, so we're going to go to break. Shay, thank you so much for joining us, and all the best with your blog and everything that you're doing. And Lisa Marie, you're going to stay with us because we're going to talk about fashion after this break. So see you then.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Chrissy B Show, always aiming to show you the happier side of life. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to the Chrissy B Show, always aiming to show you the happier side of life. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter.
Welcome back, and I still have Lisa Marie with me here, who is an expert in many things. And
Jack of all trades, as they say.
I told her she's my miscellaneous guest already. So now you're going to talk about fashion tips.
Yes,
right.
I am.
So what did you choose? What theme did you choose today?
Well, normally this time of year, everyone's thinking, oh, I need a new coat. We know how as ladies do it. We want something new every single year. It's a new trend, maybe we want to go for a new colour, but it's not always possible. Sometimes it is that we don't have the money. We want to spend more on Christmas gifts and things like that, so it's just different things. So this time of year, I thought, okay, we'll take one coat a black coat, normally that people usually go for, and we'll learn how to jazz it up with the different accessories.
Oh, yes,
because we say this for our everyday clothes about how we can change an outfit just by changing the accessories. Now, a coat is usually something we invest quite a bit of money in because we want it to last, we want it to quality, and especially with the freezing temperatures that we've got around. I think it was -2 that my phone said at one point this week.
Yeah, well.
So, you know, we want to invest in, you know, a nice wool coat, maybe some with cashmere, but, you know, we spend quite a lot of money on something that we're going to wear quite a lot. So we need to make sure that it's something that we love and, you know, that we invest in. So what I've gone for, if we can just show the slide, it's a black drape coat. I love this kind of coat. It's £88 and it's from Oasis. It's a wool mixed coat, so you know it's going to keep you warm.
It's really nice.
And the reason why I've gone for something like this as well is because the belt, you can cinch it in, you can get rid of that belt, change it up. It's a blank canvas, so you can put whatever you like with it. So the look one that I've gone for, if we can go to my next slide. Purple.
Oh.
You know, I love the purple. One of the websites that I actually did a fashion page for, thepurpletouch.com, so we have to start with purple. So
Colour of royalty.
It is as well.
Yeah.
Now, we know that with us ladies as well, sometimes we can have that dreaded hat hair, you know, because it's so cold.
How'd you...
So this time we've gone for a headband, so we can put it around
the
that
top of your
particular
head
area.
will be cold. This part gets cold.
No, but the difference it can actually make. But what if you spend all that time with your straighteners, straightening your hair, and then you take it off and there's no mirror around, you've got nothing to actually see, how does my hair look? Put a headband on instead. Okay. So I've chosen this headband, and it's £8 from Dorothy Perkins, and they come in, they've got lots of different colours as well, and they've got some with like pearls on it and things like that. We've just gone for this look to tie it in.
Yeah.
This scarf, fantastic. It's only £6.99 from H&M, and it comes in like I think a bright green, a bright pink as well, so you can again jazz up the actual coat. Remember what I was saying before about the belt is easily removable. Yeah. So I've gone for this belt at the bottom here, and that's from Dorothy Perkins, and that is, I think it's £8.99. Lovely little detail.
Well, isn't it?
Yes, lovely little detail there. And obviously you can then change it up and use it on whichever outfit you want to as well. And then these gloves, because I don't know if you have the same problem sometimes that the coat doesn't meet the glove.
Yeah.
And then whenever you go to stretch for something, you've got that little section there that you get cold. These ones, they come up to about here. It's a mid-length ruche glove. And these are from, so it's not written down in here. They are from Tesco's. And I think they're £4. And they come in a black colour as well. So one coat, change it up just by changing the accessories. Right. So it's a lovely little colour detail. And obviously, as they're different as well, you can mix and match with whatever else that we've got as well. Okay. So my next look, black and sparkly. We've gone for this kind of like Russian type look here. So this pillbox hat, how much would you think that hat is? Something like that.
About £20?
£8 from F&F at Tesco.
Wow.
So if you go to like the big Tesco stores, that's where you're going to be able to find most of these kind of things. Otherwise, you can get it online. So the gloves, they're also from Tesco. They're suede and they're £12.50. So we know it's more of an investment piece as well. Jazzing it up with this lovely sparkly brooch here, and that's £10. And keeping with the festive theme, it's a snowflake brooch.
That's just something that I've never bought, and I think I might invest in actually brooches.
It's one of the easiest ways.
I always used to think it was something for older people, but there's some really nice stylish ones out
Not at all.
Now.
And with the vintage kind of look being in, that's what you'd go for. And the thing with this brooch, you can either put it actually on the coat or you can put it on the hat. So either way to kind of jazz it up. So if you wanted to go full out bling, get yourself another one, stick it on the hat, do whatever you like. Because you can, the rule with brooches as well, it used to be that you might only just wear one, but you can get a couple of brooches here on here just to jazz it up. So and changing up the look to however you want it. And then keeping in with the little bling theme, I've got this waist belt here as well, and that is £9.50 from Dorothy Perkins. So again, easy way that you can actually mix and match all of these things, and it's not just for the coat, you can also wear it on your actual clothes as well, whatever outfit you want to do to kind of mix and match. Okay. So with me, I always say you can't go wrong with a bit of leopard print. So that's going on to my next look. Leopard print, it always works.
Oh, I don't know about those. Sorry. I've never, and I don't think I ever will.
You have to try
No,
one time.
Silly.
No. I'm just showing it with leopard print. You can get like just different cream, whatever colour you want to earmuffs it out there. Because again, sometimes we spend so much time on the hair. What if you want to wear your hair up? What's the easiest way?
That's a good point. That is a good point.
Because sometimes we don't always want to have the hair down. We want to put it up. We want to do different things. We want to spend time on the hair. So we don't want to mess it up. Easy way to solve it.
So the good thing about you, Lisa Marie, there's some things that I will just say flat out no to, or I don't want to try, and she always manages to kind of change my mind and like, because actually maybe.
Imagine you've all ready to go out, nice little dinner date, you know, one of those experiences we were talking about earlier with your husband. You spent all that time doing your hair, putting it up. Are you really going to ruin it with a hat? No. And isn't it horrible when your ears are all cold?
Yes.
This is the way to solve it.
Sold it to
Slap a pair of earmuffs on. So I've just done it for the theme, but obviously if you think the leopard print is a bit loud, you don't have to go for it.
I like the leopard print.
But these they are £14 from Miss Selfridge. And we've got a matching snood. And a snood, for people that don't know what one of those is a full circle. So where a scarf, you know, it has a beginning and an end, a snood doesn't. So this is one version of it. Nice. This is £22 from Miss Selfridge, faux fur. You can get different kinds of snoods, so woolen ones, all of that. And I love them because you can just wrap it round. Yeah. So it's really nice and cosy.
It looks lovely.
And then as a nice pop of colour, because I think red always goes with leopard print.
I have red gloves.
So these ones are thermal gloves. They're from Isotona, who are really good at making these kind of gloves. So the material looks thin, but it's actually thermal. So, and they are £22 from totes.co.uk, and Debenhams also do kind of Isotona range as well. And one thing that they have done, new technology, because you know we're all about the smartphones, the iPads that you always have. Yeah. When you are out and about and it's freezing cold, your iPhone rings, don't you have to take off your gloves to answer it? Isn't that annoying?
Yes,
Isn't that annoying? So what Isotona have done, they've come up with a glove that you can keep on, and in the index finger and in the thumb, so you know you still do the pinching and all that kind of stuff. You can actually keep these gloves on so that you don't have to have freezing cold hands to answer your smartphone, whichever one. If it's not an iPhone that you've got, any other smartphone, good too. So yeah, any your new tablets and things like that. Now I know I've only seen one, like there's in a purple colour, I think it's a black colour as well. They do it for men as well as women. So nice. Go out there and have a look. So when you're out and about in Winter Wonderland and it's in the ice kingdom, you don't want to take your hands out and get freezing cold, get one of these smart gloves. Okay. I think I need to invest in one of those
that sounds really good.
So my last look, which I've got here, red. Don't think you can go wrong with a nice pop of colour. And all the time, you see that all we've done is change up all the different accessories. We've got the same coat, but how many different looks can you create with that one look?
These colours are great, aren't they?
And this one you can also then, not just for the coat, but you can wear it again over a nice pretty dress. Because again, cold weather, but we still want to wear sleeveless tops like this. So an easy way to combat that is by adding a shawl. So this one is from Matalan actually, and it's £8 compared to a lot that I've seen on the high street for quite a bit more, like £22 and upwards. Matalan do actually, they've got a really good range of like party dresses as well. So if when we're talking about last minute hostings and things like that, the same with last minute party outfits, you may not have the extra cash. Matalan have got an absolutely brilliant range of different sequined sparkly dresses, perfect for the festive season. So this hat, it's a cloche style hat, and that's £28 from Accessorize. So again, if you're not...
I'm going to give you that funny look again.
Go on.
Don't like it.
But I bet if you tried it on, you would love it.
I don't know.
Yes, it's not just like, it's kind of vintage type
on my head.
Do you know what? I actually thought that about these hats, and I tried one on myself. I think I was in Debenhams, and they look so great. And as well, because it's going to come down here, so it's keeping all like your ears warm. It's not going to really mess up your hair because it's not going to, you know, like with a beret, it goes everywhere. No, they do really look nice. They are really elegant. And I have these gloves down here to go with it, and they're £22 from John Lewis. These gloves, they're a bestseller for John Lewis. They come in black, they come in tan, they come in brown, and this lovely red, I think in purple as well. So there's one to suit everybody, and at only £22, can't really go wrong. So I hope that everyone's then been able to see, like, they don't have to just spend that money each and every time, because I know that the coat I said is £8 to £8, but I know a lot of people spend a lot more on coats, so it's an easy way to kind of like
really,
dress it up.
Good advice there, Lisa. As usual, thank you so much. See, she's great advice, and also, you know, for you not to spend too much.
Yeah.
And on things that you've already got.
Exactly.
You don't need to keep buying, right?
No.
Thank you so much.
Dress it up.
Thank you, Lisa Marie. So you join us again next time.
I will be here.
And we have finished our show for today, but on Monday we're going to be talking about loving your community. So we're going to be speaking to different guests that are doing something great for those around them. So do join us then. Have a brilliant weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.